tonight on my way back home.
Jesus.
7 to 15 fucking inches between when I'm supposed to leave the venue tonight to getting home, and it's like a highway that's like an hour-long drive.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Now, I'm hoping that most of that actually is going to happen at like midnight. So, realistically, doors at 3, bells at 4. Hypothetically, if you run a wrestling promotion, real quick, if I can, if you run a wrestling promotion and you do a show longer than 2 hours, fuck you. Fuck you to your very core. There is no need to make a wrestling show longer than 2 hours. An hour and a half is prime. You do like an hour and a half, you do an hour-long show, half hour for the main. Beautiful, wonderful, fantastic.
Right.
Two is decent. 2's good, right?
He's pushing it, yeah.
Yeah, 2. But if you go longer than 2 on a Sunday, when your bell time is 4, realistically speaking, the bell time's not even going to start till like fucking 5, because this promotion has never started on time. So anyway, I got to drive back in the fucking snow probably. I'm really mad about it. Brothers, sisters, gender resistors, I got to get going here. Welcome to another episode of the Comic Book Rundown presents Rundown Reviews. We watched The Crow Salvation.
We also watched Ron freeze up a little bit more. Yes, we did. We watched Crow Salvation from 2000. Hot take. I didn't hate this as much as I thought I would.
That's crazy, dude. That is a statement that I think is really dumb. I hated this more than I thought I was going to.
I did say hot take.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely of soup temperature, that's for sure. Speaking of soup, this was a gigantic pile of shit. This was
the last one though.
Right, that's what I was saying.
Okay.
I think Chuck's gonna vomit in his mouth. Like,
yeah, I mean that's a statement that you could definitely say, I guess.
Do you remember the last one, Chuck?
So like I kind of don't.
Okay,
that's okay. See, yeah. I had to go back and like I barely remember the last one, and I went back and looked at my notes and saw what I gave the score. I'm like, yeah, that's right. Okay.
Now this was a direct DVD.
Yes, and there's a reason why. Because the second one bombed so bad. And allegedly, Miramax, I think it was Miramax, a lot of fans are blaming Miramax for the failure of this one because they put it only in one theater. One theater nationwide.
What theater was that?
Yes, it did. Hold on.
Was it only for the premiere?
I think. Let me double check that. The film was released in a single theater in Spokane,
Washington.
Yes, promoting fans to accuse Miramax of intentionally bombing it.
What? Spokane, Washington. Bumfuck nowhere, Spokane, Washington. Actually, that Spokane might be the capital of Washington. I'm not sure. But like, what a stupid fucking place to drop this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Olympia is the capital of Washington.
Oh, is it Olympia? I don't know. It's Canada Junior, in my opinion. They get a ton of Canadian nickels in their change.
Nice. Which makes sense.
Yeah.
But no, like this for a directed-DVD movie, because it was direct-DVD, direct-to-video, whatever you want to call it. Well, 2000, so it's direct-DVD.
Yeah, they were not putting this on a DVD, bud.
Or allegedly 2001. The thing, like, it's either I've seen a lot of it say 2001 release, but then I've seen others say 2000 release, so I don't actually know. This may be out of order from when it actually should be. We should have been watching it. I don't know. Either way, that's just me being me. Either way, for a direct-to-video release, it wasn't bad. The story, there is some problems with the story. I will wholeheartedly admit that.
Some problems with the story?
It's still a better story than the second movie. It's a better story than City of Angels.
All right. I can't wait to hear your argument about that, but okay.
Okay.
I don't agree. I think it
Okay.
is on
No, that's
par.
fair.
I think it's on par with how bad the first one was.
Second one.
Second one was, yeah. Well, you know what? I think it's on par with how bad
But the first one was good though. That's
check the archive. No. Check the archives. My feelings about Crow across the board is that it's all garbage.
Which fair. Well, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I did like the remake though. The remake was really good. The one that came out last year, 2 years ago.
I have yet to watch it.
God.
I at some point will listen, we'll just run this. At some point I will watch it. I'm sure we'll get there.
We'll
I
get there
probably
eventually.
won't, yeah, I probably won't watch it unless it is for the podcast, but
And that's fine.
That's fine. But so my takeaway of this is we didn't get Trini in this one, or Trini.
Right.
So like automatically a whole point deduction.
Well, yeah, she's dead in the series though.
But she could have come back as the Crow. See, that should have been the story, is her coming back as the Crow. Although, was she dead by then? Like,
I
for
believe,
real?
because she died in 90. No. She died in 2000. When did Trini die, Ron? Do you remember?
I don't. But I want to say it was
2002-ish?
2002, 2003, maybe.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, this story would have been a lot better if it was just her coming back for revenge.
September 3rd, 2001.
Yeah, she died in 2001. So she could have been in this movie. But
wow, she died right before 9/11. That's crazy.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, like a few days. I don't know why that just registered in my brain, but okay. Yeah, but like, so maybe she could have been in this. Anyway, I hate Alex Corvis, was his name?
Corvis, yeah.
Yeah. Hate this character. I think that he is very, very not good character. This felt like an incel movie to me. He feels like an incel to me. And I really fucking hated it collectively as a whole. I don't know how you felt about it specifically in comparison to like how the version of Crow in the second one was, but like this felt worse.
So again, I can't remember 100% what was going on in the second one because it's been too long.
Yeah.
I remember that being annoying. I remember him being very dumb in the second one.
Yeah, I think I remember him being flamboyant goth, if I remember correctly.
I believe we called him like the Chris Angel of Crows.
Yeah,
right,
Crow Angel. That's right.
Right, because we were going to do a shirt for that.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, the Arnie beating down Snuffleupagus is up on TeePublic.
Yeah,
hell yeah!
I finally did it. Took me forever. It took me just listening to the episode I put up over the weekend, and Ron saying it might actually be up to me finally actually putting it up. So
hey, we did it. Yeah, man. I don't know. I just didn't. So in the beginning, when he like is peeling his skin away and it reveals the paint, right?
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, the vibe I got was this was what Republicans think a school shooter in 2001 was like.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
That was like the vibe I got, and it only got worse from there because then it's like, oh, this is what liberals think a school shooter is as the character progressed.
I can't believe they named him Alex Corvis.
Yeah.
Isn't Corvis a bird?
Yep. Corvin is the class that crows are and ravens and magpies, I think, are in.
Okay. Like that, yeah.
I only know this because in Warhammer Age of Sigmar Warcry, which is one of my favorite miniature games, there's a group called the Corvis Cabal, and they're all crow themed.
Yeah.
Yeah, or ravens or something. Yeah.
Raven or crow, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So yeah. Excuse me. I will say what's really weird is when he's up for the electric chair because he killed his girlfriend. And and he's the whole controversy is that he is the youngest one on death row because he's 21 years old, about ready to be killed off. He's maintaining his innocence because he's saying that a guy with a scar, he just says scar the entire time. He doesn't say studs in an arm. He just says scar.
Yeah, you can definitely tell they're dermals even when you get the flashback from it.
Right.
Mhm.
And so that's what he's going on. And so when he's actually in the electric chair and he's getting, first off, why he still has all of his hair, like they shave that so that when they put the cap on, it doesn't like burn and something,
He doesn't combust into flames.
Right. Yeah. So something doesn't go wrong. But anyway, they put the mask on him. And then while he's getting electrocuted, he sees the arm of the actual killer, allegedly, or at least the guy that planted the knife in his car or his truck, watching him. And I'm like, there's no fucking way he could see that. There's no way. With him thrashing around like that, and the guy's just going to be standing back there showing it like, oh, look at me, I got away with this. There's no way that's a possibility.
Or that nobody noticed him doing it.
Right. Well, he stood. The funny thing is, so I actually had to go back because the suit was very,
brown?
Piss or shit brown. Well, maybe not shit brown. Diarrhea brown. And the guy was standing in the front row in the very beginning. You don't see his face because he's like covered by like the very side. And then when he actually reveals his arm, he had moved to the back behind everybody to actually do it. But at the same time, where Alex was sitting, he's sitting here. He's directly in the middle of the two windows. And then the third window is off to the right where the electrocutioner is at. And so he's looking directly at the wall that splits the two windows. The guy is standing to his far right, so which is right next to the executioner's thing. There's no way he could have seen that. Out of all of that, there's no way he could have seen the arm while he's thrashing around. And I'm just like, that makes no sense at all. But okay, whatever. I guess we'll go with that. Sure, why not?
Yeah, I mean, so this entire movie has moments of just being like really dumb shit of I don't know, like supposed to be flashback moment and stuff of guys just like giving away the fact that they are bad people.
Oh, I mean, the cops were like immediately threw off vibes of like, oh, we're in on something.
Yeah, like almost immediately to the people that fucking killed, or that were the parents of the girl that got killed. And I guess he also, what a terrible fucking father, right? He knows that the cops killed his daughter, and he's just like, I guess she just got her nose into business that didn't matter. What are you talking about? Also, I hate, if I can, just real quick, I hate Kirsten Dunst. I thought it was going to be Tara Reid, so at least I was going to have fun with it.
That's the next movie.
Oh my God, there's another one?
Yeah.
I quit the show.
Well, yes, the reboot, but the next one has got David Borealis, the angel from Buffy, and Eddie Furlong as the Crow. Eddie Furlong from Terminator.
Yeah. 2. The little kid?
John Carter.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's going to be bad, dude. It's going to be terrible. I watched a preview of it, just like a little snippet of it, and I'm like, this looks bad. What the? We got to watch this in a couple years? Shit.
All right. I really hate this show.
I'm really going to strike for that one.
Yeah, I really hate this show. I just want you to know.
That's fine. I hate you sometimes.
Yeah, that's super fair. Honestly, I don't really like myself most days. Yeah, I don't know, man. It just like Kirsten Dunst in this just fucking kills me the whole time. I'll give her credit. She tries to act her ass off in a surrounded area of just garbage.
And this is just before Spider-Man too. And I'm not saying like she was great in Spider-Man, but like this is just before she would like hit it big with Spider-Man.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, true. So, Ron's still frozen. Yeah, Ron's still frozen.
Yeah, Ron's not coming through, and there we go.
Right.
Try.
Bummer.
Yeah, so we'll just go ahead and keep going. So when he does come back, he goes into the office and he rips out the drawer. He didn't have to rip out that drawer. There's no reason for that.
What was the point of that? He's opening up the drawer and he finds the file of his case, right? Of his case.
Right. And he
had the file in his hand.
Yeah.
And then he puts it back down and pulls the drawer out and makes just the damnedest mess.
Literally, so that when the cops come in and they see everything, and then they see, oh no, somebody took the knife.
Only to then take the file that he already had in his hand.
Right.
To find the picture of him and his girlfriend. And then he has like trauma seizure visions.
Yep. Which, did you recognize her?
No.
Did you ever watch She's All That?
Yes.
Yeah, she's from She's All That. She's
would not have picked her out in the lineup.
Okay.
I mean, probably. I think that's the one with Drew Barrymore.
No, that's the one with Freddie Prinze Jr. and Richard Lee Cook, where he has to make the
makeover to make the ugly girl pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes I confuse that one and the Drew Barrymore one. Where she goes
old. Back to school.
Yeah, she's a journalist and stuff.
What was that? Never Been Kissed. There we go.
Never Been Kissed.
Yeah.
We'll put it on the list.
Well, do we have to?
Maybe.
One thing that really got me.
Season 4 of Great Franchise is only rom-coms.
I do like some rom-coms.
I love a good rom-com. I'm a sucker.
Yeah,
Bridesmaids is one of my favorite rom-coms of all time. So,
oh, dude, that's a good one.
Yeah.
There are some good what was it?
Oh God.
This is a great episode.
It's a good episode.
God, if you are not watching this episode, you are missing out.
What a fucking nightmare. Everything's fine.
This is what happens when we don't record at our normal time.
I'm sorry. I have to die in a snowstorm tonight.
It's not your fault. You had other plans, and we accommodate to our friends.
Actually, it is literally my fault that I had other plans, but that's fine. I'll let you think about it.
It's all good. But what really gets me, though, is when Alex comes back as the Crow.
Yeah.
And which, I mean, so him coming back makes sense. He's wanting to come back for retribution, for revenge. And he's trying, because he died as an innocent man, and he's trying to get the revenge for all that. But when he comes back and he starts taking out all the cops, nobody recognizes him. Like, he goes to, even though he's got a couple scratches here and there, like a little white makeup.
His hair's kind of different, I guess.
Very, like, little bit. But, like, the Erin doesn't recognize the man that killed her sister.
Yeah.
The cops don't recognize the man that they framed. Like, come on.
Yeah, I was calling bullshit. Like, no, which, by the way, the fact that it's like scars now and not a paint job, I don't know, for some reason, just really fucking annoyed me. I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it happens.
I've only missed like 20 minutes of the show. It's fine.
It's fine. Rod, rapid fire all of your thoughts really quick. Well, you got a good connection.
All right, cool. So Alex is the guy from Resident Evil, the first one. That's like running around with what's her face.
Yep, Matt. He becomes
they
Nemesis
did not shave his head before they put him in the electric chair.
Yep.
Why did he stab himself in the hand after he'd already seen himself heal?
Yeah, well, he had to
Walter fucking Goggins is in this,
right? Walton Goggins.
He's so young, but he still looks the exact same.
This movie, apparently, because he was such allegedly, according to IMDb, a standout role, and I'm like, standout? What the? He didn't do jack shit. But this role got him the role in The Shield. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is he flying around with a crow? Like whenever it goes to the crow's view, is he just flying with the crow, or is he just
I
moving
think
so
he is
fast?
No,
crow-
he
like,
is the crow. He
He
becomes the bird.
crow. Like
But
the
he's
crow
on the
is
screen
there.
at the same time as he is.
Yeah, but the crow's there, and then like he becomes the crow, and then comes out.
Okay,
of the crow.
so he's like
So,
just
I
inside the
guess.
crow.
I don't
flying.
know.
Okay, because I
It's
was curious
weird.
about that because like
It's not good.
no, it's never happened before in any of the other ones.
Yeah.
Like
Well, they've become crows, haven't they? In the other
no, like it
no,
always shows him.
they
like,
just
moving-
show up.
Yeah,
one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he doesn't. This is the first time he has the ability to turn into a crow.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think as far as I could, or at least joining the crow like in its body or something. However, it's fucking working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crow crotation, if you will.
And
Rob, we need a quotation shirt.
is he trying to be like a goth Joker in this?
Talk about
Like
stars.
is that what it came off like to you guys as, like the burn
Yeah.
stars? That,
Oh,
like
yeah.
Okay,
No, 100.
Yeah, you had come in right where we were talking about the scars.
100% Jared Leto watched this movie and said, "This is going to be my Joker."
That's giving Leto credit for actually.
Yeah, that's
doing
true.
things.
Doing anything. Yeah. That's a good point.
Anything else, Rob?
So when he is at the gravesite and Kirsten Dunst shows up and like she calls for her dad and he just like scampers away
Yeah,
And then-
what
and then
does he tell him
she's-
for?
and then she's just like, he was right here. I know he was right here. I was like, I really need them to just pan behind it to where he's like hiding behind the tombstone, because he literally just like slinks away, and it's not even like he tries to make it like,
He has supernatural teleportation powers, but he runs away like a little bitch when she calls for his dad or for her dad. What are we doing here, man? Like,
I think he just didn't want to make her scared.
I think that
Right.
I think they meant to cut away. Like, it was supposed to be just him turning around. Because if they had just cut away right before he walked away, then cool. He turned around and like disappeared, right?
Right.
But they like forgot to edit that part out because they
Right.
needed to hit an hour and 40 or something. And so they had to keep that shot in of him scampering away.
Because at the very end, when they're talking and she bends down to grab the sign, and she
Mhm.
looks back up and he's gone.
Yeah.
So like that's a perfect cutscene. So yeah, you're not wrong.
Actually, I have
is
another note that was like, she actually watched him scamper away at that point too, but just pretended not to see him.
That's not
Uh-huh.
possible.
Oh man. Then there's the scene where he's getting shot and he's like, guns don't kill, or it turns out it's true, guns don't kill people.
Yeah, this is Republican coded like crazy. Like,
yeah.
Although speaking of that point though, like Dutton shoots him point blank and then proceeds to pull out another gun and keep firing at him. What, when the first one doesn't do anything, why did you think that more guns would?
So the
Actually
second one
do
had
stuff.
silver bullets in it and he thought he was a werewolf.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I love the first time he shoots him is like, those were hollow points. Like,
Like that's
what
gonna
the-
make a
why
difference?
why do you have hollow points in your fucking gun, bro?
Because he's
well-
a cop in 1312, dude.
I mean, this is
I
also
guess-
a
yeah.
very
What
Very
would have
corrupt
happened?
cop.
What would happen if he would have come across a little black kid carrying a squirt gun? He needs those
Mm.
hollow points, Chuck.
That's true. It's a good point. Yeah. You got me there.
yeah.
And what is it with like what every Crow movie having to have some kind of sexual assault scene?
Dude,
This is bad. This is
very bad.
Like this
Like,
one's like
really bad.
3 deep. Like
yeah.
it's insane.
Not only that, but like they specifically when he pulls the girls over, and he
You're not old
specifically
enough to drive,
says,
are you?
"Yeah, you're 15, aren't you?" Like, I can tell, and it's just like, what are we fucking doing here, man? Like, I guess you have to justify her not being able to drive, but why? I don't know. It was bad.
Well, it just justifies his tendencies.
Him being a bad
because-
person.
Well, that. But when we get to the other cops later on at the Key Club, and they're like, "Oh, well, where's Dutton? Oh, well, he's probably
got a hard on outside of a school somewhere.
yeah. So like it's they know his tendencies, and it's like that's not good.
Well, yeah,
right. They're not going to do shit about it. They think it's
right,
funny
because they're all corrupt cops.
Yeah. This movie.
Yeah, it's rough. So speaking of the Key Club, right? Or is that what it was called? Was
the Key? I thought it was Key Club.
So whatever it was,
or Key something.
They were definitely like like human trafficking those people that were in there. They were videotaping and stuff, right? Like that was what that was supposed to signify.
I believe that was the intention. Yes.
Really? Because I just thought it was just home videos.
Well, but if you looked at some of them, you could tell they definitely didn't want to be there.
Oh, sure. Well, especially the one that was, handcuffed to the pole.
But but what I'm saying is I'm pretty sure that was, I mean, that's like one of the big things they do with sex trafficking is, like make sex videos and shit.
Which,
and I'm wondering if
the most Republican coded thing ever, that they think that this is the only version of sex trafficking that exists.
Well, see, here's the thing though. Maybe the reason why this only got one theater for its release was because the Republicans didn't want their secrets getting out, that they're using cops to pick up people to sex traffic.
Sex traffic? Yeah, probably.
But there's
it's not even jokes anymore. We're just stating facts of things that are happening.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. Okay, let's get. You want to do some jokes? The joke is the reporter going across the police line to rip off the sheet off of Dutton's body. It's like, what the hell? Like, what's going on with that?
She was an investigative reporter. Okay.
Okay. Also, how was she able to see Daisy carved into his head in the matter of a second?
She's a speed reader,
apparently. But okay, go ahead with that, I guess.
Yeah. So there was some point in time, I can't remember which one of the guys it was, told one of the women to just shut up and act like a girl.
That was the that they say that
Elrich,
about
maybe?
Yeah, they say that about the woman that they kill, the girl that they kill.
All right,
that if she had just shut up and been a woman, acted like a woman, she wouldn't have been dead.
Yeah. Okay. Because I couldn't remember where that came in, but I had written the line down because I'm like, God damn, that's...
Yeah, I think that was Elrich. I think he was telling that to Alex when he had him in the car as they were doing the chase scene.
Yep, you're right.
Yeah.
Speaking of the chase scene, so there's a scene where they come around the corner and then the helicopter comes out of like the mist where it's, like flying 20 feet above the ground because helicopters... It's ridiculous. There's no way they'd be flying it through town like that.
Nope.
But they use the same scene like that twice in that same chase.
I did see that too. Yeah.
Because Simon had pointed it out and I'm like, man, I must have missed that because I might have been like taking notes or something. And then so we rewound it and it went through that scene. And he's like, oh, nope, maybe. And as soon as he said maybe not, it came back around to that same exact corner again.
Yeah.
That was some pretty bad editing right there.
Well, yeah.
And then you have the end of the car chase scene where he uses a push-in cigarette lighter to light gasoline on fire. That's not how gas works. We have said this multiple times in this show, but that is not
the science of how gas works on this show.
But it was a cool explosion, though.
Yeah, but he looks so fucking edgy doing it.
It makes zero sense whatsoever. That big of an explosion blowing up 20 cars.
I would say there were 5 explosions in that one single little.
It makes zero sense whatsoever. Cool though.
Yeah, I don't know. That was a little over much.
Yeah,
a little.
And then
and he had some stupid fucking line too right before he dropped it. I don't remember what he said, but I just remember
because it was so unimportant. It was just edgelord shit.
Yeah, I just remember sitting here just fucking like disassociating, trying to pay attention to this movie, and he does that. I just roll my eyes. I'm like, okay.
What really got me though is why he dropped the list. I mean, I know he dropped the list because he didn't need it anymore because he already knew who the cops were. But like, why did you?
He dropped it so that Goggins could pick it up and find it, so that
I
he
guess
knew that he was
make them all
next.
worried. Yeah.
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 He's like, look, he's taking them out in the list of what they're on. I'm next. You're not worried about it because you're not next, man. I'm next. Like it was pretty funny.
And yeah, he was next when he got a fucking pole shoved through his gut.
That's the second time or the first time that happened to him. The second time was in Fallout.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Spoiler alert for anybody that hasn't watched that yet.
Yeah, that's like 3 months old now by this point.
Yeah, if you haven't watched it, you're not gonna watch it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So when they're in the apartment killing the guy that gave that was the witness or whatever.
Yeah.
And the dude yells, "Turn that baby down!"
Yeah, like
okay, I can't wait till the next time I'm in a restaurant or something and somebody's baby's crying. Like, hey, could you turn that baby down, please?
That sounds like something wrong with you.
Oh man, right.
And then how does the police chief know all the Crow lore?
That was something I was kind of curious about. Like, did he have knowledge?
Studied the other cases of the Crow.
I'll say, did he have knowledge of the one in Detroit or whatever the heck?
There's
the other
Detroit
one was
and Los Angeles, and then in this movie they are in New York.
They don't. So I didn't see where they're actually.
I don't know either, but. There's no way that he would have had access to the files from those other places to just be like, oh yeah, I know all about the Crow lore because I looked into 2 abstract cases from 2 and 10 years ago or whatever the hell it would have been.
Yeah,
right.
Actually, I guess it would have been more than that because the Crow 2 is supposed to take place 10 years or something like that after the first one. Yeah.
So it wouldn't even be that. So the first one would have been 10. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. But either way.
Also, real quick, but in the beginning of the movie, they're dissecting the crow.
He's dissecting a crow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Or one crow.
Why? So where did that come from in the rest of this?
Well, that's just showing his
creepy taxidermy
session.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Also, which actually brings up, I'm curious how many crows they actually killed or how many times they actually did that shot, because if you watch that blood pattern goes different every time they are focused on that crow.
I don't think it's a real crow.
Well, but what I'm saying, the crow that they're showing, the blood pattern,
it changes,
spreads out differently every time they're focusing on it.
Actually, Ron, you may not know this. It was real crows every time because a fake prosthetic crow, unbelievably expensive. But they just threw some bread out and then they just captured a bunch of birds. They're like, all right, let's cut these up.
It was actually a pigeon that they painted to look like a crow.
Would track.
So when he is talking to, what the hell is Kirsten Dunst's character's name? I don't remember. Aaron. When he's talking to Aaron for the second time or whatever, and he just mind melds her to see everything that happened to her sister.
That's a very big invasion.
Wow. Let's just traumatize this girl for the rest of her life because you wanted her to understand that, you
need to stay alive because Aaron wanted to stay alive. Or Lauren wanted to stay alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked, man. That's a really fucked up thing to do to somebody.
Yeah.
It worked, I guess.
I think that she would have been more likely to kill herself after watching her sister get raped and murdered. But that's just.
But she actually didn't get raped, though. She almost got raped.
No,
because Lauren grabbed the gun and shot Elrich in the leg.
Oh, I guess that's
and then
true.
ran away. Now, my thing is though, and I'm assuming they just paid off the mortician, but when they did the autopsy, they would have seen the handcuffs marks on the wrist. And, you could have easily been like, well, hey, there may have been 53 stab wounds in her body, but there's marks on her wrist. Let's put 2 and 2 together here.
And another thing that really doesn't make sense about that whole thing playing out, if the chief was there, because he was the one that dropped the knife into his truck, why would the chief of police be the one that's planting the evidence? There's no way he would have been that close to the scene.
So
like, he was a bad cop. He wasn't a dumb cop.
He was cleaning up after his boys, and then they just planted it. So they knew where Alex was going to be at.
Because they knocked him out. Yeah.
Yeah. But they knocked him out after he planted the knife.
I thought it was before he planted the knife, and then he like kind of woke up and saw the arm putting the knife in there. And then that was when the cops surrounded the car. I don't know. But either way, it was really poorly.
It was probably both. They probably just had inconsistencies in the story and couldn't remember.
That's possible too.
God, I hate this movie.
Yeah, that's fair.
Still better than the second one.
It's still better than the second one, yes, but it was marginally better.
I mean, we did get pretty significant boob shots in this.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere. Yeah, nothing like, once again, being at the gym thinking this is going to be a gym safe movie and fucking tits blast I'm like, the first run of boobs is like at least 5 minutes of like boobs. This might be the second longest. No, first longest for rundown review, second longest for boob run for Collective, because once again unmatched. The remake of My Bloody Valentine with boobs and Cooter out for
whole
12 minutes.
Yeah, the whole first 12 minutes of that movie. Yeah.
But speaking of like the Key Club specifically, how did Lauren how was she able to just waltz in there? Especially when Alex, when he went to go in there, the one dude asked for his ID. And
she was a woman?
Maybe, but like they were still not letting other women in before. Like when the one cop goes up and the one bouncer lets him in, and when he was about ready to go into the actual like inner area, the second bouncer stops him and he flashes his badge and he's like, "Oh, sorry," and lets him go through. So like, how did she get all the way into the back? Past the strip club, past the sex trafficking area.
Maybe she had somebody throwing out a distraction for her, and then she slipped past the bouncers.
Or maybe they know she's underage and they all like that, so they were just like, "Yeah, let her in."
Well, she was 18.
Well, she was 18. Yeah.
Okay.
But she was still been underage to get into a strip club. But yeah,
right. Unless they were thinking, "Oh, maybe she's one of the dancers."
Maybe. Did anybody else
we're not walking in there, Joe?
No, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
But
did anybody else find it creepy that Aaron called her dad her big deal daddy? Did that just not sound like the weirdest thing to when she was talking about him like being in cahoots with the cops and stuff? Also, a throwback to one of our older movies, but how did this guy have 2 kids if he had no dick?
There it is. Yeah, but he had the balls, so he could, artificial insemination.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Oh yeah, Ghostbusters. I know. Okay. I made the comment about it earlier.
Oh,
you were.
Sorry, I couldn't hear it.
Yeah.
Also, after her dad gets killed, and she leaves, and she goes to the lawyer's office. How did she know that Alex was at the lawyer's office? How would she have known that?
That was wondering that myself. Like, because he told her, "You'll know where to find me." How? Unless because
he told her that, and then she went to the scrapyard where.
No. That's when they were at the scrapyard. That's when she told him, "You'll know where to find me." That's after she finds her dad dead, and she goes to the to Walsh's place. My only thinking is because she knew Walsh was his lawyer. That's the only thing I could think of. It makes no sense. She should have no recollection. She should have no idea that's where he would be, unless there was something saying, "Hey, this is where I'm going to be."
He left a note on the door that said, "Hey, this is where to find me."
I mean, he left a note for Walsh for the chess game, which
That's true.
I'm very impressed that he still had the pieces in the exact spot where they left the game off. Did he just like pick it up and slowly go and walk it out of the jail cell?
Not only that, but like when he picks up the king and sets it on the newspaper, and the dude is watching him do it.
Yeah,
there's no way that he would have been like, "Oh, I should probably just leave that there because
Well, it's just mundane. It's just a chess piece that's standing
right on top of my picture. It's the king on top of my picture.
Yeah.
Why would I think anything of that?
The chief was the guy from Tremors, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Fred Ward.
Yeah, his career really never took off, huh?
No, it was pretty B film all the way through.
Yeah,
he had some decent movies.
He was in that one movie with
Tremors
Leslie
2?
Nielsen.
Naked Gun 3 or 33 and a third. Sorry,
was it that one? I thought it was
he did some TV stuff too.
Yeah, I don't know, but he's been in like a handful of things. Like I recognized him as soon as I saw him.
Yeah, I wasn't entirely sure because he looked older than I remembered, but I think he's kind of always just looked old. So
I mean, he's always had the gray hair.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. It was Naked Gun 33 and a third.
Yeah,
he was also in Joe Dirt. He was Joe Dirt's dad. Not that Joey's ever seen it.
Corky Romano.
Yeah. Yo, maybe I should make up my birthday movie Joe Dirt.
He was in Road Trip.
I don't like Road Trip nearly as much as Euro Trip. Euro Trip is like
Euro Trip is 100% better.
Yeah.
Sweet Home Alabama. I remember that movie.
Oof.
He was in The Crow Salvation.
Oh, he died in 2022.
Yeah.
What was that?
That's a shame.
Yeah. But yeah, he's been in a lot of movies. He's had bit parts in a whole lot of movies.
Yeah. Well, not anymore.
I said had.
Yeah.
Although it's really weird that his secretary was all
horny for him.
Yeah.
No, that tracks for a 90s movie.
That's what I was saying. It was just a trope for that kind of these movies. Basically, it was like the secretary was always having sex with the boss, and obviously she was supposed to be the sister from the first one, like the horny side character that's only job is to kill the crow.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
but I mean, it just didn't play out that well.
Pan out that way.
Yeah. So the next explosion that we get, he shoots buckshot. Okay, buckshot, and it doesn't hit anything. It doesn't spark off of anything. It flies in a perfect cluster, also, which buckshot does not do. It spreads.
Yeah.
But in a perfect cluster, and just ignites the stuff just by going through it. They don't know how fire works.
Yeah, but it looked cool, Ron.
Yeah,
but
Ron.
It didn't.
And then they had that arm.
It looked really bad.
That was, which this is the first one that they stated him finding his purpose, I guess, which was getting the guy with the scar, the man with the scar,
makes him lose his power.
Yeah, which is like, no. The first two movies was like, no, the crow is what gave him his power.
So in the first one, when he uses his power to
help somebody,
help somebody, he does lose some of his powers, but he gets them back. But in this one, the thing that's stupid about it is his powers aren't psychological. His powers are supernatural. So even though he thought he killed that dude, the crow knew he didn't kill that dude.
Right.
So he would have still had his powers and still would have went through, just like with when he couldn't die because he hadn't killed Top Dollar in the first one.
Right.
He thought he got everybody that was part of that.
And then he didn't.
Yeah. And the only reason why he was able to get hurt at the end of that was because the crow got killed or got injured or whatever.
Yeah. So
yeah, it was dumb. Just like him Jesus flying at the end of it was dumb.
Yeah,
great.
they don't. They once again we have a movie where they don't actually explain the crow's powers or anything.
Mhm.
It's just
Or they just
and
keep adding things that work for their storyline at that point
yeah,
in time.
like plot device powers and
Because it's not a Crow movie if he doesn't lose his powers at some point in time and become, vulnerable to
but then
being
don't
actual-
explain how that actually happened.
yeah.
Because like we did not see the crow actually die in this one, right?
No,
Because
the crow didn't die. There was the one point where the secretary like smacks
it.
the crow, and he
Yeah.
goes flying back, which was really
hilarious.
fun. And then she yells like, "It's the crow! The crow's his power!" And so what's his name starts trying to
Oh, right.
blast the
She's
crow.
the smartest woman in the world.
Right.
Yeah. That's
Maybe
right.
she
I
was.
remember
Maybe she was behind the whole thing and we just didn't know it.
Well,
that. Okay.
Wow.
Makes it happen.
But then I think it's also hilarious that at the end of this, Kirsten Dunst is just now goth.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Listen, we all had our phase, Ron. You know what I mean? Some of us never grew out of it.
love it.
This would have been right around the time where where the Christian coded early to mid 90s kids go goth and then go super right, like puff, or the poof in the front with the spray tan and the lowrider jeans and the cami with the lace cami over top with another cami over top of that, like 3-layer. Yeah, I remember high school, Ron. I remember high school
that
very
also.
well.
Yeah. Yeah.
The silk lingerie cami with the sweater over top, the cardigan over top.
Yep.
What a
Good
weird
times.
fucking time. Was
Good
it?
times.
Was it good times?
You can't tell my sarcasticness in that tone.
With the tan and then the lipstick that made their lips a shade brighter, but it was still skin tone.
Yeah.
Spray on tan. Yo,
So that wasn't lipstick, that was lip gloss.
oh, you're right. I apologize. That was actually lip gloss. You're right.
Because lip gloss was like the big fucking thing for that
Yeah,
early on.
Yeah.
you had to have shiny lips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Made no sense.
With the streaks of highlight.
But see, I think we are focusing too much on the girls and we're not talking about how douchey guys dressed also.
With
Like
the giant pants and
dude, or like the
Low
fucking spiked frosted hair.
yeah.
Spike frosted hair. The
I had
double-
that for a minute.
I know that I was aiming at you for
Yeah,
Spike
that.
thanks.
frosted hair. Did you have the double polo collar pop?
I did not.
No,
I did have
okay.
a gold, fake gold chain though.
but that's because
Ooh.
he's Italian, not because he's a douche.
That's true. Yeah. That counts.
And I never once saw Joey with a visor on backwards and upside down.
Okay.
I did have a visor. I never had it backwards.
So your hair can stick through it.
Yep.
All right. That
But
makes sense.
Joey also did a lot of right-wing Christian shit in school. So
That's right. With the Oakleys?
I had Oakleys, yeah.
Yeah, you did. On
Yeah.
the back of your neck? Hell yeah.
No, I didn't do
no,
that.
no,
No?
no.
No, I
Okay.
wasn't that douchey.
All right. Here's the thing. I think of all the things that have survived, like the gold chain still fucking looks dope. Like if you got a little bit of like a chest hair and you got like an open, you
Joey
got,
doesn't
like, an
have a
open
little bit
button
of
up.
chest hair. Joey
Yeah.
has a shirt on underneath his t-shirt. Okay,
Amen, brother.
so Chuck, yeah. This is
Dude,
the only
I got
time,
more on my back than I do
This-
on my chest at this
This
rate.
right here is the only time where I am not the hairiest person in the room.
That's true. That's accurate.
Oh,
Oh,
but no, like I actually haven't really changed my style since high school, except I've went with so like I used to just be the jeans, the white t-shirt, and a button-up shirt because
oh yeah.
that was the simplest thing that I could throw on. And I still wear that. I just have changed out the white t-shirt for, like gimmicky shirts that have like, our shirts.
Graphic
or,
tee. Gotta love a
tees.
graphic
Thank you. I
tee.
couldn't think what the fuck they were
Yeah.
called.
Yeah, I've definitely gone full graphic tees. I've gone from jeans to cargo shorts.
Okay, yeah, same. I would prefer my cargo shorts because, dude, they don't. Okay, jeans. All the dudes' jeans that are in stores now are just women's jeans sized.
Dude,
Like-
you want some good jeans?
A good fitted jean is not
perfectjean.com.
unrealistic.
What's that? Perfect
Perfectjeans.com.
because I can't
They're
stand.
stretchy. They feel comfortable. They're
No.
great.
I don't want stretchy. I want loose
like they're
jeans.
They
don't
feel
want-
good.
I don't want skinny jeans.
They're not skinny. They're not skinny. They're comfortable as fuck.
Because I've had this problem where I can't find jeans that I can fit myself into and then move around.
Check out perfectjeans.com.
Okay.
Order one pair,
Because
test it out, and then go from there.
It's madness.
What's the price point? Are they a little expensive?
They're like $40 to $50.
So normal
not
price then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Look,
I mean,
I
wear bare bottom
move in them.
slacks and they're like fucking crazy expensive.
But
so-
you're able to move in them. Like you can actually like I can put them on and I can actually like bend over and they don't actually move. Like the waist stays. So it's good. It's nice. I like them.
Because like I mean, I'm not a very big guy. Like I still wear a 36. You know, it's not huge. But I can't fit my legs into the jeans they have in stores right now.
Yeah.
And it's
ridiculous. Dude, you've seen my calves.
Yeah.
You know the problems I've got.
See, that's crazy to me because you say that, but if you go to Hot Topic, trap pants are back. Like you can just go.
Yeah, but Hot Topic is also like $70 a pair.
That's true. They are expensive.
Still, you get
But
one.
see,
pair of traps.
I also don't need trap
Get some
pants.
Jankos, man.
Do they even make Jinkos anymore?
Yeah,
Janko came back. Yeah,
Janko came back and Hot Topic sells them.
Wait, okay, hold on. So if Jinko came back, that means in 2 years' time, I can go back to the normal pants that I like to wear.
Yes, correct.
Because
I remember having Tommy Hilfiger back in the day, and they were great. They're the one pair I wore all the time.
Loose fit, carpenter.
You want
jeans.
those Levi's boot cut? That's what you want.
Ooh.
No, I can't do boot cut either because my calves don't fit in them.
And a boot cut?
The boot cuts are tight at the top, and then they spread out at the boot itself. But but this part
right around the
here,
knee, yeah,
it sits too tight, and then you can't move your legs. I want the actual loose fit where when you put them on, like if you're standing still, they touch the tops of your thighs, but they don't touch your legs after that. Like,
right. So you want straight cut. You don't want fitted. That's what you want.
Yes, because I can't stand the denim touching my like legs all the time. I need to be able to like squat down and put on my shoe without feeling like I'm going to tear a hole in the knee or ass of my pants.
Yeah, I go through work pants like crazy. I ripped the ass out of them not that long ago because my juicy double just can't fucking be contained anymore. Shout out to Chris.
So now that we're done with our old man talk,
pants talk, old man pants talk.
What's our kill count there?
Our kill count was 23, and I did count that crow at the very beginning because it was bleeding, so I counted it. Yeah, so 23.
There was a limb count.
I was gonna count Walsh's arm, but I think they cut it off after he died, so we don't count.
Oh, yep, you're right.
Death.
That's true. We don't count dismemberment after death.
Yeah,
post-mortem dismemberment.
Correct. Right. So no limb count.
That's wild. All right,
Ron.
So for our bingo, we have government interference, comic logic, origin reveal, not an origin flashback, animal cruelty, hero kills, nudity, and misogyny.
Only one bingo. Interesting.
Yeah, there wasn't that much going because everybody already knew who he was, so there wasn't any kind of like ID reveal.
But there was though, because they knew who he was, but they didn't. We had talked about that while you were blinking in and out. When
I guess that's true. They didn't recognize him despite the fact that he looked just
dumb.
like himself.
It was so dumb.
Okay, so so then in that case we would have ID reveal to a friend and ID reveal to an enemy.
So that's still shy of 2 though.
Yeah. Do we consider her a love interest?
Who, Aaron?
Yeah.
So funny you say that. Apparently they were originally going to have at the very end the two of them. Like she was going to kiss him to keep him to try and stay, but then he doesn't. Like he still leaves.
Good
but then they also just got rid of it. Yeah, I'm kind of glad they didn't either. It would have been really.
I loved your sister so much I came back for her, but I'm gonna hit the little sister.
Yeah, exactly.
Right,
yeah, it's really
it's weird.
Yeah,
so I'm glad they didn't.
It sounds like something from like the 90s. Like that seems like a very 90s thing to do. Yeah.
Gotta have a love interest.
So funny enough, apparently Rob Zombie was supposed to direct this, and
We
he was
would've gotten
gonna
a
have it.
way better movie.
It was gonna be a very R-rated, like more. I mean, this was R-rated, but like more. House of a
Thousand Corpses type of deal.
Kinda. Hold on, let me find the.
I mean, they used his song in the movie.
They did,
which is kind of crazy to me. First
okay,
off,
here we go.
The only song that they actually used that I could recognize was the Rob Zombie song "Living Dead Girl." At a point in which there was no girl, and all of them were alive. Everybody in the scene was alive, so it was like kind of weird. But if you listen to like the rap songs in the beginning, I don't know who that was.
No idea.
I don't know who wrote those songs. Holy shit, those were kind of a banger, but they were really bad.
All right, so here, Rob Zombie was originally set to write, direct, and score the film, but he was fired because of creative differences. In an interview, Zombie explained what made him quit was when he submitted a script featuring an older, nastier crow in a gruesome spaghetti western, specifically with Scott Glenn in mind for the protagonist. The producers liked his idea until a year later when they saw the box office success for I Know What You Did Last Summer and came to Zombie telling him they wanted to make the third movie a teen slasher, possibly starring Skeet Ulrich as the Crow, to which Zombie replied, "That is absurd," and quit.
That is absurd.
Yeah.
You know what?
So
Shout out to Rob Zombie standing on business.
Right.
Yeah, so I think that kind of would have worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, because you already had, like, the skeleton cowboy from the comic, right? So you could kind of make it the origin stories of, like, where the crow's spirit comes from. Like, I kind of like that. I think if Rob could have, like, just done that and, like, made it, I kind of want to see him do a spaghetti western now. Like do a 2026 like spaghetti western crow knockoff, dude. Why not? Just don't make a second one, because as we all know, he cannot make sequels. But just do a one and done.
Yeah.
So Chuck, what's our Matrix metric?
Okay, so like realistically speaking, this may have actually looked good when it came out.
No, it really might have looked good when it came out.
Yeah, because like they were probably using the last little bit of the like Matrix slow motion bullet time stuff, which we have to now remember that everything we're gonna see has a ton of bullet time, because this was like the cool thing that we all got from the Matrix.
But you also have to remember, like, the Matrix came out, and I don't think people like these movies were in production. So I don't know if they would shift production to incorporate.
Because you got to remember, the Matrix came out 2 years before this movie.
Was it 99?
Yeah, Matrix was out in
99.
99.
Oh, well, this came out. This came out in 01.
Well, 2001.
No, regardless, they would have still been filming the Matrix for like at least a year before that.
Right.
Right,
so,
but
fair.
You have to remember there was only 2 scenes where there was like bullet time stuff that they could have easily gone back and edited back in.
That's
like
true.
If they had the budget to run it, and Miramax already had the technology under their belt because Matrix is a Miramax movie, so they easily could have transitioned that in. They'd be like, look, this is banger, this is the thing, and at that point now it's even cheaper because it's been a couple of years. Right? Yeah. I mean, think about it. They did it for this, like right off the bat.
Yeah, but this thing didn't have the budget. This is a $10 million movie.
Well, you can tell it didn't have a budget.
I'm just saying,
because they used buckshot to make an explosion happen.
Yeah. It shows, but they were like, hey, we got the money to do this one shot. Let's do it. So I'm going to say, like, I don't know. Maybe it looked cool then. 1 out of, I don't know, 72. I don't know. Not great. It still looked bad. Even the makeup looked terrible. His hair fucking bugged me. I don't know.
But see, his hair bugged me when he was in Resident Evil also. So
I didn't like, though, as soon as he found the arm, his hair went from being spiky to being drooped down. Like, oh no, my purpose is gone. And Now I don't have any.
I also
drive.
didn't like he kind of was just wearing like his convict suit the majority of the time.
Right.
Yeah. And, like,
Until
it
they
just-
got the jacket, and then they had the jacket got exploded in the
yeah.
building.
Yeah, this movie progresses. He looks like a Republican dude trying to be the Crow. Like for Halloween, like it looked like a Halloween costume. It was not good. He's like, I'm the Crow. Ha. Yo, I like that movie. I like that movie though. You know, it's just like cool and violent, and you're missing every fucking point.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So our boob count.
Yes, sir.
19.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Like there were tits galore in this movie.
Yeah, there were.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, and it, like they, for no reason, they were just like tits.
Literally
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. Is that the highest? The highest count we've had yet?
I feel like it might be.
Maybe I'll have to go back through. So when we do our 200th, I'll go back and do a top 10.
Top 10 boob count.
Which
Nice.
reminds me, you might want to start counting up the people's movies soon because we're getting close to 200. 191.
Damn. All right. Yeah, I guess
So
I'm better.
you start tallying all the people's movies that
Yep.
they've been in.
Okay, so not a Muppet. Instead of being not a Muppet, I want only a Muppet, and I just want the Crow to be the Muppet.
Okay.
And only specifically after he turns into the Crow, like Alex.
Okay.
Because that way, like it's 100% more terrifying when he comes to kill them. It makes more sense when they shoot him and he doesn't die. And when he loses his power, like he just like becomes a normal guy again.
Okay, I was about to ask. Okay. And then when he is on the table and he gets his power back, does he turn back into a
Yes.
Muppet?
Yes,
Okay.
he does.
All right. I did kind of like
so
that.
I do like that. I like it reversed. He's the only one who's not a Muppet. And when he but he's a Muppet when he's normal. They fry him. He bursts into flames, right? Because he's a Muppet. And then he becomes the human Crow. And as his powers start to weaken, parts of him just become a Muppet. So he's this like horrifying concoction of like stuff. And that's how they finally figure out who it is. Because they're just like, oh shit, like he's like half Muppet Man. What the fuck?
And the reason why none of their bullets hurt them is because they're just shooting like Nerf darts and stuff, or like
There we go. That's perfect. Like I was thinking Alex as well, but I couldn't think of a good explanation. So you guys both nailed it. I love it. All right. Well, that brings us to our score. Chuck, out of 10, what do you give this movie?
All right, so is this a Crow movie? I don't know. I mean, I read The Crow. It's still nothing like it. They tried. This is not good. I did not enjoy this. I hated this about as much as I hate all the other ones. But for some reason, I hated this. I'm madder about this one than I were the others. I really don't like the guy who plays the Crow in this. He comes off like Jared Leto Joker to me, and it's just like bad. It's incel-y. It's just fucking shitlord behavior. I don't like any of it. I find Kirsten Dunst unbelievably obnoxious. Just as an actor, collective as a whole. The only thing that kind of saved this, there was some funny parts. I mean, there was some like good one-liners in here that I kind of enjoyed a little bit. And you know what? If I wasn't on the treadmill, the boobs would have been rad. But I was in public and I was like, well, I guess I have to fucking stop watching this. At one point, I was about 30 minutes in watching this on Tubi. Shout out to Tubi. You know, Tubi, you are the fucking, for free movies, you're the fucking man. Fuck you, Pluto.
This was free on Amazon.
Yeah,
I mean,
it? Both. Yeah.
Oh, I Tubi was the first one that came up, and I was like, I'll give Tubi my time in there.
Yeah, no, actually, ironically enough, this one was the only one for me that was free on Amazon.
The other ones, at the time of recording, the other ones are on Paramount, but they're going to be leaving at the end of the month.
Oh, gotcha.
Which I don't get. They all should have been on Paramount.
Yeah,
and I don't know where they're going to go at the end of the month.
I don't understand. I don't understand how streaming services work with this shit.
It's all contracts, and I don't know why their contracts are like, oh, we're going to have you for 12 months, and then we're going to get you again in a year.
Yeah, I don't know.
But anyway, shout out to Tubi, who for 30 minutes didn't show me one ad, and I thought to myself, wow, does this movie suck so bad that they don't even want to put advertising on it? But then I got bombarded at the end. Fun fact with Tubi, if you're using the app, every time you exit out, it resets your count, your ad count. So sit down and watch it the whole time, or every 5 minutes you're gonna keep getting ads. That being said, look, I hated this fucking movie. It wasn't good. It was a shitlordy movie. I'm never gonna watch it again, and I'm a little mad at Joe for making me watch it to begin with. I'm gonna say 2.3. 1114.
1114. Okay.
Fucking hate this movie. I'm not going to give you a strike. I'll be nice. I'm not going to strike you on it because it's morning. If we were recording at night, you would have got a strike. But I'm feeling kind of energetic.
You did have to rush home after a snowstorm. I appreciate that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fair.
Ron?
Okay, so I like this one better than I like the second one. The second one was dog shit. This one at least had like this idea of a storyline that it followed through with, and
I'll let you have it. I'll let you have it. It's fine.
So okay, compared to the second one, like, and this one didn't have like an attachment to the first movie where you were like, this doesn't make any sense. Why would she be doing this? Why would she, like, I like the fact that it didn't have the attachment to the first movie like the second one did.
Right.
Sure.
The second one had the one child who grew up and like, oh, hey, I remember Alex Draven or Eric Draven, and I remember the crow being a thing.
Yeah.
And then forgets the crow being a thing.
Yeah. Anyway. But it also was a bad movie. And I think the reason why I enjoyed it as much as I did was because I watched it with Simon. So like having somebody there to watch the movie with you definitely helps. We've established this. Yep. But it's still like I will never watch this movie again. Now that I've seen it once, I don't ever have to see it again. I'm with the boob point, it gets a 3.12. Joe?
All right, so like I said, I definitely enjoyed this one better than the second one. I will agree that I definitely feel like this had while the storyline here wasn't great, it was a really bad storyline. There are things that doesn't get explained, like why was the dad working with the police? Why was police being corrupt is normal, but why was the dad and the police working together? What was that business that they had? What were they doing? That never gets explained at all, ever. What was the thing that Lauren found? No idea. Just the fact that the cops were corrupt. Okay, that's literally they're cops. They're corrupt. Damn, like that's just normal. So there's a lot of plot points that are not ever actually explained. Was the acting great? No, the acting in here was not great. I will agree with you, Chuck. Kristen Dunst was not good. Like
she's flat the whole time.
I would say, like a lot of her acting now, like as an older actress, is better than when she was in her 20s. Like I haven't seen Civil War, but I've heard Civil War is like one of her better roles.
Who is she at in Civil War?
Not in the Marvel, so the new like Civil War movie that just came out here a couple years ago.
Oh, I don't know.
It's like an actual war movie. It's if you want to be mad at the government, watch Civil War. Which we're already mad at the government, so
Yeah, I don't need to watch a movie to be mad at the government. I'm just
I'm already there, but I'll still check it out. But...
Yeah, no, it's a really great movie. Her Jesse Plemons is in it, and like he's
Jesse Plemons,
a really good actor. I can't I don't
Name
know.
3 movies, Joey, if you're such a fan.
I didn't say I'm a fan of him. I just know he's a good actor. Anyway, so she's not really good in this. Yeah, she's flat. Her acting isn't great, but she is like, we know her from roles of like Jumanji and Spider-Man. Like, so she is a actress that has been on our radar since we've been younger.
This guy looks like a fat Matt Damon.
Kinda. There we go.
All right.
Anyway.
What's your fucking score, Joe?
Anyway, no, so this, but other than that, like a lot of this stuff, a lot of this movie is just, what am I trying to say here? This movie it's not a good movie. It really is not a good movie. But I had a lot more fun with it than I did the second movie, and that's really all I'm getting at. It's a movie that I'm happy I watched, but like both of you, I'm not going to watch it again. I gave it a 4.24, which is probably higher than I should have. But again, you guys know me. If it's below a 5, I'm not going to watch it.
True.
So that gives us a combined score of a 3.22, which ties it at number 161 out of 191 movies. It ties it with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 and Guyver, Dark Hero.
Yeah,
this and Guyver are like, are the same. I feel like part 3 for TMNT is kind of hurtful, but all right.
But
I
also,
really
I remember watching it. It was painful to watch.
Yeah.
So it's like not
it's just behind the Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai and Toxic Avenger Part 2 at a 3.23, and just above Black Scorpion at a 3.16. So
that tracks.
I liked Black Scorpion better than this. It was nice to see like a role reversal on the sexual assault, at least in that one.
You're not wrong.
Speaking of sexual assault, you know where you can find me. That is a joke, everyone. The last Sunday of every month, you can find me right here on not on this feed, but over on the Comic Book Rundown feed.
Well, this feed too, because it's on.
Is it here too? Okay.
Yeah,
it bounces around.
This show, Rundown Reviews, is on its own feed as well as Comic Rundown feed.
What about getting franchised?
Getting franchised is on Comic Rundown feed.
There you go. That's what I was trying to get at.
Right?
Not yet. No, because
there's not enough.
Yeah, it's only one episode a month. I guess that's justify putting that on its own feed.
That's
anyway. We do a little show called Getting Franchised, the latest and greatest in media franchises, where we are gearing up to just in a few days drop the Raid and the Raid.
Just a week, over a week.
Oh, just over a week, because I don't know how many weeks are in a month. We are dropping the Raid and the Raid 2. Ron came on. We watched arguably, allegedly, possibly one of the best Indonesian action movies of all time. We had some thoughts and some feelings about that. It's been a minute since that episode was recorded, and I don't really remember. But hey, there was like one scene that I had seen from it, and I made the boys watch it, and they hated me for it.
That one scene was dope as shit.
It was.
Yeah. When you find out that they were literally passing the camera through at 60 miles an hour, it makes the scene really fucking cool. It just took us 1.5 movies to get to it. Unfortunately. But that being said, check that out. And then to follow that, we watched, I don't remember. What did we watch after that?
We did oh shit, what did we do?
What did we
and me. Oh, we did Violence Jack and
shit.
Devilman and Violence Jack. Yeah.
Oh, Devilman and Violence Jack. Holy shit. My brain got scrubbed from that.
Same. Dude,
yeah. So gear up. That's all on Pluto, and I apologize. That being said, we delve into some anime. We'll get there next month. But if you want to check that out now, you can watch those. Why should you watch them in the correct order when you watch Violence Jack? We found out.
Yeah, that was interesting, actually.
That being said, you can also find Comic Book Rundown on its own feed, where Joey's doing the rundown reviews, or review rewinds. What do you call it?
Comic Book Rewind.
Comic Rewind, that's what it is. Where he's dropping all of the collective episodes together, and you can check them all out. You can watch anything you want, and it's great, and it's wonderful, and that happens on Fridays.
Saturday.
Every other Saturday.
Every other Saturday.
There we go.
Every other Saturday. You can see Ron on those episodes too, and you can check out
Sometimes.
Kamen Rider Chronicles, where Joey is watching a plethora of Kamen Rider episodes of various I don't remember what they're called, but they're pretty fucking dope.
Kamen Rider Ichigo and Kamen Rider Zets.
All right.
Yep.
Zets? Yeah, I was never going to remember that. Ichiban. That being said, check that out because guess what? I'm not going to go watch them because they're not dubbed and I ain't got time to sit and read the screen. So I listened to Joey tell me how fucking rad they are. And then it's like I got to watch the episode and that's pretty fucking cool. You can find Ron at Good at This Game or Good Art This Game, or you can check out his shirts over at our TeePublic store. Did I get
With
them
a
all?
new shirt. With a new
Yeah,
shirt.
With
Yeah,
a
no,
new shirt.
I think you
Go
covered
buy
everything.
my jokes. Go buy my bits that I make on this show, and then Ron turns into art. Okay, that's my favorite thing ever. Did I get all? Did I get all the plugs?
Well, you
You
did.
forgot about Cam.
Forgot about Cam. You forgot about our
Yeah, well,
email.
Cam forgot about us, so
That's
yeah.
Email comicrundown@gmail.com.
Gmail.com, that's what it is.
YouTube. You can watch it over on YouTube. Rundown reviews over on YouTube.
Yeah.
You can, if you comment on any of the socials, YouTube will read them on an upcoming episode. Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to throw this out there. This is going to be a little bit more for Joey, but I'm going to throw this out there. Send us when your birthday is, and then send us your movie you'd like us to review for your birthday.
I already got a fucking list, dude. Asshole.
Boys, recommendations really quick for the week. For me, I'm gonna say, I don't know. I just want to show you. Look at the bulge on this Captain America or this Captain Planet Funko.
Yeah.
Like, why is his bulge so big? My recommendation. Captain Planet Funko. I have this Funko because I had to record sustainability because I had to do a lecture on sustainability as part of my class for Intro to Foods, and I always talk about Captain Planet because Captain Planet was a huge part of my growing up. And I fucking love. I was a legitimate Planeteer with the certificate and a ring. My mom signed it up for me. Yeah, so I have it somewhere still. My recommendation for this week, I don't fucking know. I guess I don't really have one. Go watch Captain Planet. It's all on YouTube. You can watch the whole series. Yeah, and Meg Ryan does the girl villain voice. I can't remember her name. So go watch Captain Planet. Captain Planet's fucking rad, man.
That's
It was
wild.
really
I'm surprised they haven't tried to pull it from every single place that it's at.
Yeah, it is
especially since-
unbelievably hard to find merchandise and shows because the Captain Planet Foundation has that shit on lock.
Mhm.
Like, it is impossible to get that IP.
All right, Ron, make a Captain Planet shirt so we can get that pulled.
Will do.
Yeah.
Um,
Ronald?
my recommendation, first off, would be to say, go out and shoot somebody from ice. It's fine. Go do that. That's a joke, but also, but no, go support your local businesses, like your little mom and pop shops, your favorite local artist, your favorite local band. I don't care. Go out and support them. Go see them. Go throw money at them like we pretend we have money. Like, you know, we're talking like ones and twos of dollars thrown at these guys. All right, just go do it. Have fun, you know. But yeah, Joey.
Yeah, I'm gonna piggyback off that. Go support your local business. Go pre-order some books or prepay for some books that you know that might be
That might not be there when you get there.
Yeah, and then get into a car accident afterwards. It's great. There we go.
Joey's going through it, huh? All right.
It's
You know what? I'm gonna piggyback off that. I'm gonna go piggyback off that. Make sure you got your library card. Go get your library card and go set it up at your local library and guarantee that you'll have a 2-month wait through Libby for an audiobook that you want to listen to.
Ooh, which book?
The Lord of the Rings ones. I'm still waiting. I'm on a 2-month wait list.
Ooh, and I'm gonna your book recommendation. Operation Bounce House by Matt Didman. Amazing. It's really good. I was able to get a It came out February 10th. I had reserved it like a week before, and I was able to get it on like February 12th. Listen to it really quick. It was really good.
All right.
So at time of recording, yesterday, Alfie and I went on a read and ride train trip where you just
That
get on a
sounds
train.
fun.
It was. You get on the train, you sit down with your books, you read. They take you from one place to the other and then back, and you just sit there and read. Quietest train I've ever been on. It was wonderful, and it was pleasant. It was like I think 2 hours.
Did you look at the scenery?
I'm a little bit like I looked up every now and then, and like there was one spot where we were like going around a lake that was kind of cool.
You get food and wine?
They had a little bar in the
all right.
in one of the other food cars. Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
My recommendation: go ride trains, man. Trains are fucking rad, and they can get you like short distances. You gotta go across state.
Piggybacking on that, to our government, start putting in fucking trains, you assholes. Look what Europe did. I don't want to have to fucking drive my car everywhere. I don't want to have to spend an exorbitant amount of money to fly places. Give me a motherfucking train.
We're supposed to be getting a train from like Chicago to Fort Wayne to Pittsburgh at some point.
That'd be kind of cool.
I mean, I saw the plans for it. So like, it's going to go from Chicago into Fort Wayne through like Columbus, making its way all the way to Pittsburgh. I don't know when it'll get done, if it'll actually get done, but like we've got the infrastructure here in Fort Wayne already. So I don't know. See if it actually comes through.
Yeah, and then you don't have to fly on planes. And trains handle winter conditions better than planes do.
Right.
So
it's almost like they're not flying through those winter conditions.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, it's almost like they built a plow on the front of your fucking trains to push the snow out of the way so it can get places.
It's almost like a mode of travel that's been around for hundreds of years. Might just work really well.
All right, boys.
Crazy.
This has been fun. Our next movie. It's been something. Our next
train
movie.
Talk. Autistic people are fucking hyped right now.
Oh shit. We are going to be watching Pitch Black.
Ooh, good
I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
A minute for me.
We start the Vin Diesel train. Hell yeah.
This is going to be some cringy shit, I guarantee it.
I
don't remember. I remember thinking it was good the first time I watched it.
Yeah, it's been a minute since I've seen this movie.
And I don't remember watching it since then. So
I also remember being like, and I'll have to double check this, but I remember it supposed to be like starting off this huge franchise when it went into theaters, but it didn't do well in theaters, and it did better when it came to Blu-ray or DVD. Like it actually garnered a following.
I didn't see it until after it was out.
It did. It got a sequel because Chronicles of Riddick, and legitimately one of the best 360 games ever made.
That's what I heard.
Was
based off of that. Yeah.
Yeah, but it didn't get a sequel for like 10 years though.
Didn't it get a cartoon?
It had like a anime thing separate. That's supposed to span between Pitch Black and Chronicles, I believe.
Yeah.
And the video game does too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's what we got coming up next.
Right on.
Hell yeah.
So, thank you all for listening. We'll see you next time.
Bye. I gotta pee.